Every day people go out to the big retailers and they redo their wardrobes, and that clothing has to go somewhere. There's absolutely no reason for that clothing to go to a landfill. Almost 10 million pounds of clothing a year passes through this facility, and we find a home for it other than a landfill. It's not unreasonable to think that the number could be close to 100 million across Canada. This facility, although our primary focus is supplying thrift stores, we also supply clothing to various institutions, both Salvation Army and non-Salvation Army. We supply clothing to corrections facilities, to shelters, fire victims, new immigrants to the country. It's a wide-ranging array of social programs that we will supply clothing to if it's requested. Any of the clothing that's deemed unacceptable for thrift stores will go to material recyclers, where they will further divide the materials. They will divide it up into materials that will be made into rags. Some stuff will be sent to developing nations for resale. Others will be sent to fiber recovery recyclers. And what they'll do is they'll pull out fibers such as cotton, which will be used in the manufacture of fine linen paper. We also recycle stuffed animals, plastic bags, cardboard. We recycle leather goods such as belts and purses. It's an immense operation and all those materials are now diverted from the landfill. And those are all things that just this one center is doing, and we're doing this in dozens of locations across Canada. The criteria for the clothing is basically the first thing they look at is to make sure there's no stains, tears, rips, that all the buttons, the zippers and everything are functional, the pockets work. If it passes all that criteria, then we allow it to go on to a thrift store. If we run across any problem with it, a stain, a rip, a tear, a zipper that doesn't work, a button that's missing, then we send it on to a materials recycler. This whole process provides a huge number of jobs, and that number keeps growing every year as the environmental causes and the environmental awareness increases. More and more people are recycling, and that has created a huge boom in our industry. In 3 years, we've almost doubled the warehouse staffing here. We also employ staff at 30 stores across Ontario. We have a full trucking staff, a fleet of 20 trucks that are staffed. So it creates a huge offshoot of secondary jobs that just help people find employment, and otherwise they wouldn't be able to. The first thing I would do is encourage people to donate. If you have things to donate and it can keep it out of the landfill, we have to do that. I think we have an obligation to society as a whole to do that. Once you've made the choice that you are going to donate, I would really encourage you to donate to the Salvation Army, knowing that your donation will help generate funds to support the programs in your community.